I'm going to put it out there to all supporters of football. Is Arne Slot the right man to turn Liverpool Football Club around? I think it's now time that we voiced our opinions, made our comments, and I want to look forward to what you've got to say about this. Is he the right man or not? If he is, why? If he isn't, why? Last season, we were going along very nicely in the Premier League and the Champions League, winning games, because we had a winning formula. We had a game plan for winning games. And yes, we won games ugly and scored late goals, but that's all gone. It's all evaporated. This team now is in disarray, total disarray. I can understand where Liverpool were coming from last season's successful Premier League title winners, building a better side to be able to tackle the Premier League and the Champions League, bringing in quality players. So we really had a very strong squad. Unfortunately, we didn't plan for Diogo Jota tragedy, and then we sold Diaz, Nunez and Kwanzaa. But look what we've got. The building blocks are there, but there's no cement between them. It's not happening. We're falling apart. 3 of the 5 players that we did sign, 2, Florian Wirtz and Jeremy Frimpong, are out injured. Weren't even considered for this game. Hugo Ekitike didn't last the full 90 minutes. He had to come off injured. That's 3 out of 5. The rest who were there last season are not performing. When you look at the team, we don't know how to break teams down. We don't know how to score goals. We don't know how to defend. Our defence is terrible. It's weak. We're easily cut open. And we're at 6 and 7s. The attack don't create enough chances, goal scoring opportunities, and we don't score goals. And in between, you've got midfield. Overrun. Why? Because either side of them, the defence and the attack, have both got deficiencies. So it's running throughout the whole team. It's just dysfunctional. The match preview. Well, what can we say? Let's go through it anyway. I don't understand where Virgil van Dijk was coming from when the corner was coming over. Yes, he was getting pushed, but why stick your arm up in the air? This is schoolboy stuff, not professional football. You don't do things like that. When the ball hit the arm, the referee had no hesitation to award a penalty. Yes, Virgil talked to the referee, but you can have none of it. And VAR were not going to overturn the referee's decision, even though could have been harsh in the way it was. And Perisic sent Mamardashvili the wrong way after 6 minutes, 1-0 down. Conceded the first goal again. But 10 minutes later, a bright light appeared. Cody Gakpo managed to cut inside his defender, inside their penalty box, had a shot, punched out by the goalkeeper, and there was Dominic Szoboszlai to hit the rebound. Now I will say this, the only player that I can mention with any sort of credence was Dominic Szoboszlai tonight. He's been a shining light all season. He runs his socks off, he tries his best, he's passing, trying to keep the ball, trying to get the ball back. And it was of no surprise that he scored the equaliser. And after that, we started to dominate. It was looking good. PSV were a bit shell-shocked. They were defending, but they kept giving the ball away. And we had space to move the ball around. But we couldn't find that final touch. We couldn't break the defence down. So we went in at half-time, 1-1. Second half, well, we're attacking the Kop end, but that didn't help us. Yes, it was only a matter of time when PSV started to get on top, and they showed their masterclass. They're a good side, and it was no surprise when they cut us open again, down the left. Curtis Jones was playing at right back. He's not a right back. He's a midfielder. The ball came over and Goose Teal got on the good side, or the right side of Kirkus, knocked the ball home 2-1. Disarray came on as a substitute and scored the third and the fourth goals. Both easy. The fourth one was a doddle. Got the ball cut back to him. He was standing just inside our penalty area. Acres of space, plenty of time to side foot the ball home 4-1. We were thrashed. We were thumped. We were beaten out of sight. And I can remember when Anfield was a fortress. Teams and players with good reputations used to come to Anfield and know what to expect. No respect. Not from the home team. We used to bombard them, hammer them, create chances, score goals, send them packing, send them with their tails between their legs. And the cauldron of noise from the Anfield crowd told them they were not only the opposition, they were the enemy. But not anymore. That's gone. The only noise you could hear towards the end of the game was the 3,000 or so PSV supporters in their own little area, really happy, whereas Liverpool supporters were heading for the exits before the 90 minutes. That's something very rarely seen at Anfield, and that's a sad reflection on what we're seeing on the pitch. Players that are earning vast amounts of money per week, performing so badly. It's not on. It has to change. How much further do we have to fall before we hit rock bottom? Or have we hit rock bottom? Please let me know. I think we've still got a bit to go yet. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And when we did hit rock bottom, at least you can't go any further below than that. And the only way out of there is to go back up. But again, I can't see it at the moment. We're just totally in disarray. Totally in a mess. We can't score goals and we can't defend. No matter who we're playing. Every team now will want to beat us. They'll think whether we go to Anfield or we play them away from Anfield, we can beat them and pick up 3 points, both in the Premier League and the Champions League. When you look at the stats for the Champions League match, it's amazing really. Liverpool had 63% possession, 27 shots in total and 10 on target. And a result, 1 goal. PSV, 37% possession, 9 shots in total, 6 on target, result, 4 goals. They converted 4 of the 6 shots on target. Just shows you the difference between a winning side and a good side to an appalling side that we have now. This is the worst run since 1953 for the Reds, and lo and behold, I just don't know how we're going to get out of it. Something has to change. What's going on inside Liverpool Football Club at the moment, we're not privy to. Something is sadly wrong. There's a bad smell hanging around Anfield now, and it needs to be cleaned up very, very quickly. How much longer Arne Slot's got, I don't know. I'm not in the bandwagon about sacking him. I think we should persevere and keep going. Whether he has lost it in the dressing room remains to be seen. I did ask that question a few weeks ago, and I think now possibly he has. The players are just not playing for him, no matter who he picks. Thank you for watching my video. Please tune in for my next video, which will be the Premier League match, West Ham United versus Liverpool, that's coming up at the weekend. So until now, take care and goodbye for now.